Most people were taught the wrong idea of strength. They think reacting fast makes them powerful. They think strength means reacting fast, defending yourself immediately, always having something to say, and never letting anything slide. If someone challenges you, respond. If someone disrespects you, push back. If something bothers you, show it right away. That can look powerful on the surface, but very often it is not strength at all. It is lack of control. Because if every situation can pull a reaction out of you, then your emotional state is being managed by whatever happens around you. That means small things control too much of your life, and many people live this way without realizing it. A lot of people confuse intensity with power. They assume anger means confidence. They assume loudness means certainty. They assume reacting quickly means self-respect. But look at what usually happens. One rude comment changes their mood for hours. One difficult person ruins the tone of the day. One inconvenience creates stress that spreads into everything else. That is not strength. That means too many things can control how you feel. Too many people can affect your peace. Too many moments can steal your attention. Too many small situations can redirect your energy. And when that becomes normal, life feels heavier than it needs to feel. Because now calm depends on circumstances. Now confidence depends on people behaving well. Now peace depends on nothing going wrong. That is a fragile way to live. Real strength usually looks different than people expect. It is often quieter, slower, and more controlled. Real strength is staying steady when something tries to provoke you. It is keeping your mind clear when plans fail. It is feeling emotion without handing your behavior over to it. It is having enough awareness to pause before reacting. That matters because reactions are automatic. Anyone can react in the heat of the moment. Anyone can get defensive. Anyone can match someone else's bad energy. That takes no real discipline. But staying centered under pressure takes training. Holding your direction when emotions rise takes maturity. Remaining clear when other people become chaotic takes real internal strength. That kind of strength is harder to build and worth it. Think about how many people lose themselves in small moments. Someone speaks disrespectfully, and they carry that anger for the next 3 hours. A plan changes unexpectedly, and they lose their balance for the rest of the day. A person misunderstands them, and now they need to explain themselves to everyone. A small problem appears, and mentally it becomes a much bigger event. This happens constantly, and each reaction has a cost. It costs focus, it costs peace, it costs energy, it costs time. The more reactive someone becomes, the more expensive life feels. Now compare that with someone stable. They still notice problems. They still feel pressure. They still care. That changes everything. But they do not hand control away so easily. They recover faster. They do not let one bad moment become a bad day. They do not let one difficult person control their inner state. They do not let one challenge turn into emotional chaos. That creates a completely different life experience. There is another cost to constant reaction that many people miss. When your mind reacts to everything, it carries everything forward. One stressful moment follows you into the next one. A problem at work enters your evening. A comment from one person affects how you speak to someone else later. Something small happens in the morning, and somehow it is still living in your body at night. That is how people become mentally tired without understanding why. It is not always the size of the problem. It is how long the problem keeps living inside them. So what does this look like in daily life? You receive a message that annoys you. Instead of reacting immediately, you wait until your mind is clear. Someone speaks with attitude. Instead of matching their tone, you keep yours. A plan falls apart. Instead of spiraling emotionally, you adjust and move forward. Someone underestimates you. Instead of proving yourself in the moment, you keep building quietly. A stressful situation appears. Instead of feeding panic, you focus on the next useful step. These moments look small, but they are not. But internally, they are major wins. Because every time you do this, you reinforce a new identity. Someone whose state belongs to them. That builds confidence in a real way. Not loud confidence, stable confidence. The kind that does not need to perform for anyone. Weakness reacts to everything. Strength chooses where to engage. Weakness needs to prove itself constantly. Strength does not need an audience to know its value. Weakness is easy to move. Strength is harder to shake. The strongest people are often calmer than expected because they are not fighting every battle placed in front of them. They understand something important. Not every problem deserves emotion. Not every opinion deserves attention. Not every challenge deserves immediate response. That understanding protects energy, and protected energy turns into strength. When your energy is not wasted everywhere, it becomes available for what actually matters. That is one of the clearest signs of maturity, and this is why calm people are often underestimated. Many mistake calmness for weakness, but calmness with awareness is not weakness. It is controlled strength. It is power that does not need to announce itself. It is discipline that no longer needs to be loud. You do not need to react to everything to be respected. You do not need to answer everything to be strong. You do not need to prove yourself in every moment to have value. Sometimes the strongest move is staying centered while others lose control. Sometimes the strongest response is silence. Sometimes the strongest decision is refusing to let small things enter your inner world. That is what real strength looks like. Steady, clear, self-directed. And when that becomes normal for you, life changes. Fewer things control you. Fewer people disturb you. Fewer moments steal your peace. You stop living at the mercy of everything around you, and you start living from strength within. If this made sense to you, stay with this. In the next video, we'll talk about what changes in life when inner stability becomes your normal state. Be prosperous from the inside out.